This Friday is the last blood drive of the year. Please see Mrs. Moore in GO1 or look for sign-ups during lunches. There will be a Happiness Club meeting today in the health room. Today is academic prep in R28.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This year, you might have noticed the orange buckets in the large cafeteria.
The Environmental Committee started a compost system to make JD a better community.
So we have started a composting system, so we actually have that out back by the tennis courts, but we have orange buckets in each cafeteria that we collect food scraps in from everyone. But we wanted to do this in order to reduce the waste that we output at JD, because we are part of the environmental club and we want to make JD a green place in general. We put mulch and sawdust in it in a bin outside, and it decomposes slowly, and then we are offering the results when they are ready to anyone who wants to take some mulch or something to garden with.
So we feel like we should try to improve the environment at JD as much as possible. To do that, we felt that a composting system would be something that students could themselves get involved in.
Tim, where's your green?
I don't know.
Where's your green?
I don't
know. Jacob, where's your green?
I don't know. Wear your green on March 15th.
Your weather with Parker and Ryan.
Today will be a high of 43, a low of 38, cloudy, and it's Wednesday.
On Friday, be sure to wear your green shirt and bring a lot of money for your bagels and your donuts.
In 1848, at Seneca Falls, over 300 men and women met and signed the Declaration of Sentiments to take away discrimination against women. And in 1974, the Women's Educational Equality Act helped so women and girls had more opportunities. Finally, in 1987, March became the Women's History Month. And finally, in 1987, March became Women's History Month. Some women who made history are Rosa Parks, Anne Frank, Princess Diane, and Malala.
Rosa Parks is an American civil rights activist. Anne Frank is known for her well-read diary. Princess Diane was well known for her humanitarianism, and Malala was known for defying the Taliban threats so that she could get rights for school education.
For generations, in fact through most of human history, women have not been respected in the ways in which they should. They're not reflected in the social, the economic, and the political structure of their societies. And it's about time for that to change. It's time for us to recognize the benefits that women bring into their communities and into their families, and the ways in which women support their nation and their community, the economies of a country. In many countries of the world, women are still treated as less than, and in many ways, even in our own country today, women are treated less than their male counterparts. Women in many countries do not receive equal educations. Women in many countries do not receive the benefits of society, and they are not protected in law the ways in which the ways that they should be. So education is the best tool we have. It's always the best weapon that we have in order to make changes in society. And many of the struggles that face women and many of the tremendous challenges that they have overcome and the great accomplishments women have made have gone under the radar, and they are not being celebrated or talked about in the ways in which they should. And when people are educated about the situations facing women or facing any any group around the world, they're better able to take action and create changes that are useful in the to create change. So I think that JD has done a lot better in the last couple of years in paying attention to International Women's Day. But I gotta say, just like with African American History Month and Women's History Month, it doesn't, though it's wonderful to celebrate on a given day, International Women's Day, or a given month, the accomplishments of women or of minority groups like Hispanic American History or African American History Month, I think we need to do a lot better job of embedding personal stories and accomplishments right into the curriculum. I think we need to pay attention to the people around us and the impacts that they have had on our societies and our lives on a regular basis.